is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. Get on board. We're soaring on top of
Merry Christmas, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Merry Christmas and welcome to another stream here with Flood Noob. Why am I saying Merry Christmas in the middle of May? I don't know. Why not? Why not say Merry Christmas in the middle of May? I don't know what I'm trying to do. Anyway, excusez-moi. Hello and welcome to another live stream here with Flood Noob, everybody. It's not Christmas, in case anybody's wondering. It's not Christmas. We're gonna perform an interesting flight here today. It's gonna be from Poprad Tutri. Poprad Tutri. It has a weird name. It doesn't really quite fit in my mouth. Poprad. That's what she said. Okay, never mind. Poprad Tutri. That is the name of the airport that we are taking off from, alright? Poprad Tutri is in Slovakia. There's a handcrafted airport here in Flight Simulator, I believe. I don't think I bought anything for this. I think it's just a default handcrafted airport. And today we're going to be taking off from this particular airport. We're going to head on down to good old Warsaw. Warsaw Chopin International Airport. I believe at Warsaw Chopin I have the scenery installed. I don't know if I should go with the French pronunciation, if it's Chopin or Chopin, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if I think I have the scenery installed for that. Yeah, I bought the scenery for that if I'm not wrong, and I also bought Gdansk. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna head on towards Warsaw Chopin International Airport, and we're gonna see how that flight goes. It's a nice little business jet. We're gonna pretend like we're doing a grocery run for somebody real rich, right? So we're gonna pretend like we're doing a grocery run for somebody real rich, and that's what we're doing today, everybody. That is what we're doing today. Alrighty, so welcome. I'm just testing my hissing on the audio meter there, if it's not gonna blow your eardrums out, and it's not, so which is good. Yeah, I need to fine-tune my sounds just a little bit more. For the most part it's fine, but somewhere along the way it's a little bit finicky. Alrighty. Okay, everybody. It's time for us to get our nav bar updated, right? There we go. I have requested the nav bar to be updated. And the aircraft is not showing up. Okay, there it is. It's showing up. C750 LZTT to EPWA. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, we're looking good. Let's go ahead and jump into our aircraft and get started with today's flight without further delay. We're going to go on walk around mode here. All right. Let's get rid of these engine covers. And excuse me. Oh lordy. Okay, get rid of those chocks right there. Let's get rid of the pitot tube covers right there. That's looking good, everybody. Look at that Citation jet. Ain't it beautiful? It's so lovely, isn't it? It's so lovely, isn't it? It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay, whatever. Ooh, boop on the nose. Okay. I'm being too silly. I like that. Look at the level of detail on that. That's pretty cool. Anyway, Wizz Air, Poland. Anyway, let's jump into the aircraft here. Here we are. Let's come down to the tablet. Reset that position. Let's go to our weights. Import everything from SimBrief. Thank you very much. Let's apply all of that. Thank you very much. Pilot seat, everything else looking pretty good for us here today. That's fine. Ground services. Let me get the ground power on here. That is fine. Let's go for... Do we have our auto throttle? Yes, it does. Okay, it's fine. Let's make sure that the units are correct. Kilograms, please. Thank you very much. That's fine. Alrighty. Means we're ready to get started here with our aircraft. Coming down here, battery 1, battery 2, standby power to on, please. We'll turn on external power there. Both avionics can come on. Both the generators can be left on. Everything else is looking good. Our lights in the cockpit are looking okay. We can increase the lights a little bit. Because why not, right? There you go. Yeah, that's just fine. Let's put these to nav right here so that they can start aligning as they should. Now, where on earth? Oh, there it is. This is supposed to be on standby mode, just like that. Position initialization, please. Last position, GPS position, they are the same. Let's load that up. Load it. We are looking good, everybody. Looking good. We're not going to start the APU just yet. Let's go ahead and get our flight plan in here. Shall we do that? Yes, we shall. Okay. Bring up SimBrief. There's our flight plan. LOLCA. Let's put LOLCA. LOLCA. Okay. Let's put direct to Pobok. It's a funny name. Pobok, Pobok. It's a funny name, right? Pobok, 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 Pobok. But yeah, alright, whatever. From Pobok, we're going via M985 to Kotek. So, M985, excuse me, Kotek. There you go. That's good. And then M866 to Logda. M866 to Logda. There you go. Didn't really do anything. And we are heading down towards EPWA. EPWA. Put that in there. And then for the destination, we put EPWA. Comme ça. Now we go to the departure. We go to runway 27. And then we go to LOLC 1 Foxtrot. There you go. Activate that. There you go. That's done, everybody. And we are looking good here on our flight plan so far. We can go to performance initialization. We're on full performance mode. That looks good. Our cruising altitude for today, 36,000 feet, everybody. That's very high, isn't it? That is very, very high. That's all right. Now let's talk about passengers. We got 6 passengers. Then we got cargo of 612. Let's put that in. That's in kgs. Yes, it is. BOW 193, 197. That's not a bigger difference, is it? Fuel is going to be 1811 today. That's it. Block fuel is just 1811. Is that what is supposed to be synced into the gross weight, estimated takeoff weight? Yeah, they're very... Let me check that out. Let me check my weights here. What is the fuel here? 1811. There you go, man. There you go. Okay, it's fine. Confirm that. All right, cruise level, all of that stuff is good. Let's go to the next page. Destination 188 nautical miles. That is fine. Fuel remaining. That is fine. Let's go to our takeoff today. Our takeoff performance for today is going to be populate from the last flight. Let us calculate that. 260/3. 260/3. There you go. That's all done. Let's go to next page. Dry. It's actually pretty wet today, if I'm being honest. It is actually kind of wet. I'm just gonna go with dry because it's fairly dry, but yeah. Flaps 15. Takeoff weight at 13 or 78. Whatever, man. That's all right. Let's look at it. That's all good. Climb is fine. Cruise is fine. Descend. BOD altitude for descent. I'm not going to look at this. Landing and stuff, we can take care of it later. So there's our flight plan, everybody. There is our flight plan, all right? So VNAV is not available on the way up as usual. There's our progress bar and we are all set with our FMC. And given that, oh, look at how good that looks. Let's go down here. Let's get our APU on. We'll leave the bleed and the generators on here for the APU in advance. Nav lights on. Seatbelts up. Tail floodlights on for me, please. Leave this on ground rec, whatever that is. No, we'll leave it on off for the time being. Okay. Good. We'll leave it exactly like this. Do we need auxiliary fuel? Hydraulics. We'll run it for a bit. So we got some hydraulics right there. Do we run it? Nah, leave it. I'm gonna leave it on. I don't think I really need it today. Alright, our APU has come to life. We can turn off external power here, come to our tablet, go to ground services, disconnect ground power. We don't need that anymore. We're ready to start engines and get ourselves up and out of here, ladies and gentlemen, just like that. Alright, looking good. We just need to turn and get ourselves out of here. That's all we need to do. Brilliant. Before I start up our engines, let's take a quick look at little nav map. Let me download the sim brief plan. There you go. Let me show you guys a little nav map right there. There is a little nav map. We are currently at Popra Tatry Airport. We're going to be taking off from runway 27. Yeah, we're going to just turn around, taxi straight down here. Go taxi down the runway, turn around, and out of here we go. Interesting departure procedure. We're going to go this way, turn left, spin around, and then make a right turn eventually towards Warsaw. That is EPWA right here. So yeah, into Warsaw. We are landing into runway 11 as far as we are concerned. As a matter of fact, let me take a look at this. ILSZ, obviously, insert that. How come I don't have that in here? I haven't set up the arrival procedures in our flight plan today. Yeah, I haven't. Should I set that up now? Yeah, I think we should set that up now, shouldn't we? Why not? We'll just go ahead and set that up in advance. So there's our flight plan for today. Very simple, very straightforward. I'm gonna put that away for the time being while I set up our arrival. So go to performance, go to landing. Nope. Nope. That's not it. Where is it? How on earth do you... Oh, nav. There you go. Nav, arrival. Runway into EPWA is going to be runway 11, which is what we're going to be using. Runway 11. ILS Z11 is what we're going to be using. Vectors or WA412. We'll use WA412. A star out of that. What is the star for today? Let's take a look. Arrival is supposed to be logged 6 November. Logged 6 November. Put that in. And there you go. Activate. There you go, Ate. Alright. So that's done. Flight plan, everybody, is set up and we are pretty much ready to taxi out of here. That's pretty much it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start up our engines now. To start up our engines, let's go fuel boost on both sides. You know what, let's do one at a time. Ignition on. There you go, looking good. Let's start. Starter engaged. Fuel cut off. N1 rising. There you go. N1 is looking good. N2 is looking good, everybody. Let's do the same on the right hand engine. We can put a fuel boost here to normal. Ignition here to normal. Left hand generator is on. Great. Let's start the right hand engine. There we go. N1 rising on the right hand side. I'm gonna set up my throttle in the meantime. There you go. We got engine start. Engine start successful. Nav and VNAV mode, although it doesn't do anything. We're gonna go to flight level change after we take off. We are looking good, everybody. We're looking good. No auto brakes, none of that to set up, except our flaps. We could go down with our flaps. Hydraulic systems are looking good. Flaps 15, please. Flaps 15 selected right there. Flaps are dropping, we can see that. There we go. Looking good, everybody. Looking good. We got a drizzle going on right there. Do we need wipers? Where are the wipers anyway? I don't know where the wipers are, by the way. Windshield wipers. Where are they? Windshield wipers. Where are they? It's supposed to be somewhere here, right? Where the hell are the windshield wipers, man? Where the hell are the windshield wipers? I don't know where they are. Where they at? Where are the windshield wipers? I don't know where they are. I actually don't know where they are. Who cares? I usually don't like the wiper anyway. Yeah, I kind of forgot where the wipers are. Emergency lights, we need to arm them. Okay, there we go, everybody. I think we're looking okay. I don't know where the windshield wipers are, but we don't need them anyway today. I would like to actually use them though, because I want to check something. This is windshield heating. It's not the wiper. Where the hell is the wiper? Where is the wiper? I believe it's supposed to be somewhere here. This doesn't work, by the way. The weather stuff doesn't work. Where is the wiper? I can't find the wiper, man. Can't find a wiper. God dang, son. Can't find a wiper. Where the wiper at? Window vent. You can open this? Damn, I didn't know that. Alright, whatever. Where on earth is the wiper? That is what is bugging me right now. Where is the wiper? I want the wiper. Swiper. No, I freaking hate Dora. We're not talking about Dora. Where is... Oh, this is all anti-air stuff. Where is the wiper? Okay, I don't know where the wiper is and I give up. And because I give up, I know it has a funny setting for wiper, I believe. Anyway, whatever. Let's get the taxi light up and running now. Should have gotten our anti-collision lights already running, but that's okay. We'll get that on right there. There we go. Oh, hold on. A little bit of an issue with the camera there. Glad thing I spotted that. Yeah, we got a little bit of an issue with the camera there. Let me just fix that really quickly. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Spot view is supposed to be... There you go. Now we're good. Yeah, this is not supposed to be flashing right now. So we're just supposed to be on this one right here. Okay, we're good. I think it's time for us to get out of here, right? So let's release the parking brake and let's taxi our aircraft to the takeoff runway for today. Releasing parking brake. Giving it a bit of throttle right there. And we are off to the races. Give it a bit more power. There we go. Bit more power. There you go. Continue this taxi right here. Just like that. Beautiful, ain't it? Beautiful. There's our lovely little business jet going on a trip. A grocery trip. I like it. I like it. Creed. Is it Creed Bratton or Branton? Creed Bratton. Creed Batten? No. I don't know. Anyway. There we go. We're about to come on to the runway there. Gonna turn towards our right and continue this taxi down the runway. Like so. There we go. Wow. Wow. That's beautiful, man. All right. Coming up on the end of the runway there. Let's turn around and make sure that we are all good for takeoff. Okay, a little bit on the brake there. the brake a little bit more there. And we are lining up with the runway right here. Alrighty, look at that. Looking good, right? We are looking good. Let's cut that throttle right there. Get our landing lights on, taxi lights off, recognition lights up, this one up all the way, this one up all the way. I think we're pretty much ready to take off here, aren't we? We don't need the auxiliary pump. We need pitot-static heats up and running. We've got fuel boost on the right. Let's put it on normal. This needs to be on normal. Forgot about that. APU is still on. We can actually go ahead and shut all of that off. And stop APU. APU is spooling down. We don't need to worry about it. Turn that off too. And we're ready to go. Okay, we are ready to go. Let's release parking brake and press our button there. Release. Oh, do we have parking brake on? Parking brake off. Press that right there. Are we on takeoff mode? Why isn't that working? It's supposed to automatically take us to that, but it's not. That's interesting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know why. I know why. Hold on, hold on. Got a little bit of a problem. I know why. Je know why. Okay. We forgot one crucial step. There is the stabilizer right here. Forgot to set my trim. There you go. Now we're good. Okay. Now we are definitely good. Release parking brake. Let's try that again. Why is it not doing it? I don't get it. Okay, we'll just go in manually, I guess. All right. Okay, smooth and nice. Very lovely. VR, rotate. Nice and gentle off the ground right there. Positive rate gear up. Looking absolutely lovely. There we go. Very nice. Look at that, everybody. We are up and out of this particular airport. Okay, I need to pay more attention to the flying part of it now. We're looking good here. It's gonna hand fly at the moment. Oh, I know why it didn't take automatic control, because our ATIS was off. Our auto throttle was off. That is why it did not do that. My bad, we're flying into a bit of rain there. Hand flying it is pretty fun. But I'm afraid I won't be able to show you guys too many views because I have to keep my eyes here on the aircraft. If we decide to hand fly it, which is what I'm doing. Want to get a bit of experience hand flying stuff. It's just so easy to throw on the autopilot every time, you know what I mean? But at the same time, we need to check out views, don't we? We'll do that sporadically. Check that out, man. They look good, right? Come on, man. They look good, man. Ain't that nice? Ooh, sorry. Back to flying the aircraft. Our flaps are still pretty much on 15 here. This is my favorite bit. When this happens right here, look at that. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Oh, we're coming up on 10,000 feet here. Let's go with our altitude all the way to 30 something thousand feet. You know what, I need to give it off to the autopilot right here. Flight level change to 36,000 feet. Yeah, 36,000 feet. So let's do 36. 36,000 feet. I forgot to set this. My bad, everybody. My bad. It's okay. Heading there. Let me take the aircraft back from the autopilot right here. Yep, I know it's my aircraft. Let's continue flight level change. Trying to increase our speed, I see. Flaps up. Okay, we are beginning our turn. That green circle is so annoying. Alright, looking good. Hand flying is going well. Okay, we got some icing there. Probably have some icing on our windshield as well, but that's okay. Okay, our flaps are still down at 5. Pretty interesting. Well, I'm just hand flying the departure procedure, that's all. In case you guys are wondering why we're being so slow and deliberate, I'm just enjoying a little bit of hand flying with the departure procedure. That's literally all I'm doing. Dishant, I have seen so many flight sim channels, but no one flies as many different aircrafts as you do, Captain. Well, thank you very much, Dishant. I like to mix it up, you know what I mean? Of course, there are those aircrafts that you're more comfortable with and stuff, but I like to mix it up. I like to do a little bit of everything. So this is one of my favorite aircrafts to fly, if I'm being honest. It's such an easy thing to do, to be honest. But it can be challenging in its own ways, but it's a nice one. The last aircraft that we did, what did we do on the last flight? I always forget what I did on the last stream. I have such terrible short-term memory loss. What was the last stream? I was in Australia, wasn't I? Yes, Ayers Rock. Yeah, Piper Dakota. That's what I did last stream. And the stream before that, I think I was doing this very aircraft. Today, it's going to be this one, and the next stream, it's going to be the YS-11 NAMC. I need to get hold of more aircrafts because, you know, I want to mix it up a little bit. What are you saying? Please make some tutorials for GA aircrafts. All right. Anyone, any aircraft in particular that you're thinking about? I haven't purchased any new GA aircrafts that I haven't made a tutorial for. I think the Turbine Duke I have not made a tutorial for. Yeah, I haven't done that. But what other aircraft do I have that I haven't done a tutorial for? I think pretty much everything. Yeah, I'll have a look at some GA aircrafts that are left. But yeah. Okay, at this point I'm not even paying attention properly to the departure procedure. Let me try and fly it a bit more accurately. Cessna 172 and Citation. Unfortunately, the Citation is the default. Are you talking about the default Citation? It's not modeled well. It's done pretty poorly to a level where there isn't much to make a tutorial on, unfortunately. It's a shame. Are you talking about the Cessna Citation X or the Citation Longitude? Because the one that we're flying right now, this is Citation X. Longitude, yeah, the Longitude unfortunately is a default aircraft that isn't modeled very well. That's the reason why I haven't made a tutorial, and that's the reason why I don't fly it. I really like that aircraft. I want to fly it, but the default one is just terrible. That's the reason why I don't fly it. Okay, we pretty much reached the end of our departure procedure, right? No, we haven't. It's okay. I'm going to give it off to the autopilot here. I'm going to allow the speed to climb as it should. Flight level change. I'm going to put our flaps up here. And I'm going to command the slats up too. I want everything up, and that's done. We're well below 10,000 feet. We don't need to keep this on. Our landing lights and stuff should have been off, but I was busy hand flying the aircraft. But there you go. I think everything else here is looking good, right? The lights are all looking good. Yes, it is. It's all just fine now. We do need to switch to standard on the barometric pressure, which is here. I don't know how to switch to standard on it. Where's the baro? Standard right there. Okay, there you go. Let's now go check out some cinematic views right there. Kirsch Hunting. Hello there. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome on board. We're on our way to Warsaw from Poprad in Slovakia. Those clouds look like a dream. Yes, they do, right? The clouds are looking much better. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I've not seen you before in the chat, Mr. Hunting there. Kirsch Hunting, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome on board. Thank you very much for being here. Yeah, that is a good looking jet right there. I will look into it, like you said, to make some more tutorials on GA aircrafts. I will definitely look into that. Our altitude is climbing, but VS is 1.5, which is good enough. Climbed on towards 36,000 feet today. We got plenty of room. Sure thing, man. Sure thing. No problem. So yeah, we are climbing out, and yeah, I think we'll have enough room today for a decent enough of a cruise there. I have to say, that looks really good, doesn't it? That looks pretty good. The ground beneath us looks really good. Some good area right here. Yep, we are out of our departure plan right now. Flying pretty much north, heading 2 degrees, pretty much basically north towards Warsaw. Yeah, those mountains and stuff right there look better than real life, I have to agree. Oh my word. There you go. How long is the flight? This particular flight is not going to take us very long at all. This particular flight is not going to take us very long at all. It's a flight time or block time of about 1 hour. And I suspect about 40 minutes or so. Once we reach our cruising altitude, we can also do sim rate. We can fast forward it a little bit, as I usually do on the channel. So it's not going to take us very long at all. I estimate we'll be on the ground within 40 minutes. We'll be on the ground, is what my estimate is. This aircraft is also very, very quick. We can see some generic contrail effects there at this altitude. We're nearing 30,000 feet. So yeah, let's have a look at that, shall we? That's a lovely view. I don't have a view saved for this. That's interesting. Oh. I'm a little bit confused on the views on this aircraft. Give me a second. Okay, that's 6, that's 7, and 8. Oh, okay. That's fine. Ooh. $30,000 feet. The jet is quick. We do need to jump into the cockpit for a second here, take a look at how things are coming along, just to make sure we don't have too much trouble, right? That's all looking good at the moment. We need to increase the range on this. Excuse me while I do that, everybody. Let me increase the range on that. Increase the range on that even further. There you go. Top of descent is right there. It's not very far away. So yeah, like I said, we're quite short flight today first. And we can always do a bit of fast forward. I don't even think we need to do a fast forward when we reach our cruising altitude. Nope, not today. That's one thing I like about this jet. If you do 1 hour flights with it, it's just very quick. I like it. What's supposed to take 1 hour usually takes less, so it's pretty cool. Just a distance of 100 and something nautical miles, 180 something total distance, and we only have 146 left. So yeah. Sim Update 5 has made the clouds better, but I still have some artifacts. You can see the scratches there really nicely. Very good texture work. It's not too bad. Check out the other side. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. Coming up on our cruising altitude, not much left to go. 500 feet. Gonna have to jump into the cockpit and make sure we're looking all good as we reach our cruising altitude here. Yes, we are. Okay, we'll have a bit of a look at the views, and after that's done, we can go ahead and have a little bit of a fast forward. It's not going to make much of a difference because the top of descent is pretty close by, but still, we'll have a little bit of a fast forward right there just to make things move along a little quicker. So we'll have one last look at some views there, and then we'll come in and do some fast forwarding. Oh, the contrails look good. GFX is doing a great job, isn't it? Some specific effects are not available for this particular aircraft because it's not compatible yet, or ever, I don't know, but the generic effects like the contrails are working really, really well, and I love it. Look at that. Look at that contrail right there. That's exactly what I want. Realistic. Now it's better than X-Plane 12. We look good, don't we? Okay, let's jump back in here. Time for a little bit of fast forwarding. Not by much though. Just gonna do into 2, into 4. Just so we get closer to our top of descent. And as you can tell, we are cruising around at 0.9 plus Mach. So it is a very, very fast aircraft. Mach speed of 0.9 plus, very close to the speed of sound. It's a beautiful, beautiful, convenient, fast jet right here. Top of descent is coming up right there, 25 nautical miles away. I just wanna fast forward it, you know, just so we can begin our top of descent already. That was a very quick flight, huh? These things are convenient. Okay, let's go into one into one sim rate. There you go. And we're gonna close that up. Now we need to set up our destination data and all that good stuff. So let's go to our arrival. Already activated this, haven't we? Here we have performance 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go to performance here and come to landing. Let's input some of our landing data, and it's top of descent already. So we need to set our altitude down to where we're supposed to be. Let's go into our flight plan here. When are we expected? 3,000. Yeah, I think technically 1,600. So let's do 1,600. Yeah, let's do 1,600 for that. So let's set that on our altitude right there. Somebody is in the chats. I'll check that momentarily. Hold on. Mike Coffee, how are you doing, man? How are you doing, man? Discord. I need to start working on that. I'm so sorry I didn't check out the stuff in the in Discord, Mr. Mike Coffee. I did receive the message. I did confirm that I did. I'll get back to you, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get back to you. I'll check. I will check and let you know what I think. All right. I definitely will. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Let's go down here. Get our landing information. Top of descent is coming up. We got our descent altitude set. Let's see what the aircraft does. VNAV should work now. Why is the bank thing on? I don't want the bank thing on. Yeah, we'll definitely get back to you. I'll message you back on Discord on that. Let's come here, populate the weather, populate and calculate it. Okay, top of descent has been reached and VNAV is going to automatically descend us down there. That is fantastic. 150/6. What is the QNH? Let me come down here. What is the QNH? Yeah, QNH is 29.47. 29.47. Oh god. Okay. Clear that. 29.47. Okay, I don't know what that is about. I don't know why it's not gonna let me do that. I don't really care about it much. Temperature at the moment 14 degrees Celsius. Let me put that in. What do you mean in... Oh, sorry. 14 degrees Celsius. Now let me see if it will let me. 330, 29.47. No, it won't let me do that. Have till October to change to Windows 11. Nightmare day. Just make the change now, man. Just make the change now. Okay, everything else is fine. I'm not really worried about anything else at the moment. 125, 120. That's good. 125, 120. We are good. All right. And we're also descending pretty well here. We can check our vertical profile right there. We're looking good. Let's reduce the range on that. We don't need all that range. Okay, there we go. Q&H, we have barrel pressure. I'll be listening in the kitchen, making a fancy coffee for everyone here. Please do. I myself am looking forward to a very nice cup of coffee. As a matter of fact, I got everything set up to make myself a good cup of coffee, but I keep forgetting to do that. I don't like leaving the PC once I've started the stream. Maybe I should occasionally get up to make myself a cup of coffee. That'll actually make me stream longer, if I'm being honest. Right? A coffee can make you push through anything. Especially when you get tired, right? So maybe I should start faithfully making coffee more often. Okay, we are looking fantastic here. Well, I'm still in cinematic mode, by the way. Well, that's okay. We can enjoy the views for now. Look at that. This is a quick jet. We're already into the arrival procedure. This jet should be really cool to have in real life because it's so quick. It's so quick. We're descending right now at 0.76 Mach. That is crazy. We can go faster if we want to, that too. We can literally go faster if we want. This is a quick jet and I love it. I love it. Okay. Oh, we didn't change our TCAS. Ugh. TA only. That's fine. That's all fine. I'm not gonna bother about it. Passenger signs should be on now. Yeah, we're looking good. I wonder why the VNAV doesn't really work while we are on the climb out. It only works for descent. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I've never been able to get that to work on this aircraft. Okay. Yep, we're pretty much looking great here. Let's take a look at a little nav map to pass some time mostly, but here it is. We are coming in. We're firmly into the arrival procedure into Warsaw. Fairly simple. Go in, perform a U-turn, and yeah, somewhere around here we should be able to catch the glide slope. In the ILS we can check the settings and stuff like that. At 10,000 feet we can check the frequency tuned in for the nav radio. I guess for now, let's go back to some cinematics and just enjoy the views. What else, right? Kirsch Hunting, what other planes do I fly? Everything, man. Everything apart from helicopters so far. I am really planning to start flying helicopters as well, but I am very hesitant to do the whole setting up the controller profiles and the throttle and joystick profiles and all that stuff. That's what I'm dreading. And in addition to that, helicopter flying is not easy. Not with the hardware and the way how I fly, it's very difficult. But besides helicopters, pretty much everything. Airliners, jets, fighter jets, weird aircrafts, retro aircraft, business jets, GA, everything. I fly everything. Hoping to add helicopters that list in the next coming 1 month, maybe, hopefully. But I don't think so. So it's very difficult, but I'll try. I'm always on the lookout for new aircraft, but I only like spending money on study level stuff. Otherwise, the purchase doesn't feel satisfying to me. I'm one of those people. Although I don't stick to procedures much. You know, I'm a flight simmer. I'm not really a pilot, but yeah. What's your favorite plane to fly? Which category? Are we talking about GA, airliner, jet aircraft? Which one are we talking about? If you're talking about the fighter jets, I have come to love the Hawk T1 from Just Flight, and that is definitely one of my favorite jet aircrafts. I like the F-35 by India Fox Tech. Yeah, India Fox Tech, something like that. I don't know what they're called. If you're talking about an airliner, that's a difficult one. Number one would be Flight Factor 777. I think number one is Flight Factor 777 in X-Plane 12. I like the PMDG 777 quite a lot. I'm a 777 buff. I like it quite a bit. I like flying the A340 for some reason. Any builds, I love the Phoenix A321. So those are airliners that I like to fly a lot. Mainly the 777 is my main thing I like to fly, you know what I mean? I would love to get my hands on the MD-80. If I get my hands on the MD-80, I have a feeling I'll be flying that everywhere. Can Windows 10 talk to Windows 11? I was thinking putting Windows 11 in my laptop first. What do you mean talk to each other? How do you mean? How do you mean? Let's reduce the range on that. 16,000 feet, still quite a lot to go here. Two different operating systems. No. If you're talking about file sharing and stuff, there's no issue. There is no issue in file sharing between Windows, different versions of Windows. There's no issue. You can share files between Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 11. There's no issue. Most of the programs that are available in Windows 10 are also available in Windows 11 too. So that also should not be an issue. So yeah, you won't have that much of an issue in that regard if that's what you're worried about. So you can give it a test run, but honestly, man, Windows 10 is better for performance than Windows 11. It was, we all know it was. Windows 11 in the beginning was bad, but now they've made it much, much better in terms of performance. Even then, when I upgraded from 10 to 11, did I notice a very significant difficulty in operating in everyday use? No. It does affect the frame rate a little bit, but I didn't notice much else of a difference. Yeah, so just do it. Just do it. You know, they eventually, if you run out of support and you don't get the updates, it's better just to switch. Everyone is going to be making stuff for Windows 11 now, you know what I mean? It's such a shame that there is no real alternative to Windows. There is no alternative to Windows. I mean, there's Mac. Mac is for rich people and for mostly for business people, students, you know. You know, it's either you're rich and you don't know what you're doing, or you're a businessman and you genuinely need productivity, or you're a student. Then Mac is great for you. If you're a gamer, Mac is the last thing you want. So you're stuck with Windows. What you gonna do? Just switch to Windows 11. That's my recommendation. Forget about the whole debate and everything. Just switch. Do it as quickly as possible. Don't wait till the last minute. There's no point. Just switch. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, I have my floodlight on. I don't know how to turn these lights on, man. How the hell do I do that? How the hell do I turn on the lights on the top? That is a good question, because I do not know. Something like floodlights. Yeah, a little bit. It's not those floodlights though. Or is it? I don't know. I really don't know. And that's okay, right? Yeah, that's okay. Wee. Okay, whatever. I need to stop doing that. Coming up on 10,000 feet, it's time for us to switch on our landing lights there. Make sure our passenger signs are on, which they are. At 10,000 feet, we're gonna have to go ahead and tune our nav radio here. So let's tune our nav. Hold on a second. Where the hell is the tune for the nav? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so it's supposed to be, the frequency we are supposed to be on is 109.90 for nav 1. Oh, which it is. Nav 1 is on 109.90. We have DME available as well. If you go to tune, that is correct. We don't have to worry about any of this. Progress to destination, only 27 nautical miles away. Or roughly 30 it says now. So that's not too far at all. We are almost there. We are almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Let me come back to the flight deck. Why am I still on cinematic view here? I apologize. Here we are. Coming into land pretty much. Well, we're not on our final. We got one more looping turn right here to make. And that will bring us down to the final. Okay. There we go. Looking good. Looking good, everybody. Looking good. $250. Ooh, it's red. Look at that. Check this out. There's a sunset right ahead of us. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? Does it not look fantastic, everybody? Yeah, we are coming into land a little quicker than I thought. I estimated 40 minutes, but much shorter than 40 minutes. It's just been about 20-25 minutes and we're coming into land. So yeah, about 30 minutes we should be wheels down, right? Maybe 10 minutes we'll be wheels down. That's literally it. So 10 minutes less than what I estimated the flight time was gonna be, which is always good news. I guess I'm more used to airliner estimates, but this aircraft is quick. Alrighty. Coming in a little fast. Final turn onto runway there. Let's go approach mode and let's turn on nav there. Localizer has been caught successfully. And our aircraft is gonna go ahead and... Yep, there we go. Localizer caught, waiting for glide slope. Looking good, everybody. That's the same thing anyway. Yeah, we're okay. We are okay. What is our speed at the moment? We need to manage speed, don't we? Yeah, we do. That's one thing I need to do in this aircraft very, very carefully. No. Approach, please, localizer. Why did that switch out? Oh, yeah. Every time you switch modes here, this switches off. That is one thing particular about this aircraft. If you switch between these two, you gotta be careful. So if I go there, come back here, it's back on that mode, so I need to be careful. Okay, back on the localizer, waiting for glide slope right there. We are looking okay. Yes, we are. We are pretty fast at this point, 250 knots, airport in sight, everybody. Airport dead ahead. Let me drop that right there. Get our aircraft to drop its speed a little bit. You know what? Let me just put it back up. Aircraft does not want to drop speed. Don't drop speed just yet. I wonder when it's going to do this though. When does it realize I'm trying to land? I've activated the arrival, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Interesting. Missed a landing. I would like to... Yeah, it's not doing anything right now. So that is fascinating. We are coming in too fast. Okay, there we go. I think it's begun to reduce the speed or not. Oh lord, it's not reducing the speed. Let me put my slats out. Yeah. Glide slope has been caught and it's not reducing the speed. That's not gonna cut it. Yeah, we're too fast. Oh, we are too fast. How am I gonna... Okay, fine. I'll just go manual. I'm gonna slow it down. Yep, we are way too fast. This aircraft does not slow down by itself, does it? It's a big problem. I'm gonna set the reference speed, which is 120 something. 125, yep, that was the reference speed. So I'm gonna set that up. I'm gonna go down on our flaps there. 210 knots for... Okay, is our landing light on? Taxi light will also go on for now. All that is set up, ready for landing pretty much. 210 knots coming up. Gear down, flaps down. There we go. Ooh, this is a fast landing. Rushed one. Recording on sky dolly. I always wait for the wrong... Flaps 35 set. We are ready to land, everybody. I'm gonna go in manually as soon as it stabilizes. No minimum set, as far as I know. My aircraft. There we go. Oh my word, why is it so off? Okay. Gonna float a little bit, that's okay. Alright, down we go. Reverse. Yeah, that head shake is way too intense for me, but that's okay. Welcome everybody. To Warsaw. Okay. Let's pump our brakes on that. Put the throttle on 30% right there. Let's go ahead and park our aircraft somewhere by the GA perhaps, or maybe right ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and park it. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're not gonna make that. Let's put our flaps up. There we go. Yeah, we can park right here. Why not? There we go. Ooh, that's... We don't have a marshal. Ooh, that is pretty bad. I was trying to go outside, but I couldn't. Just turn it in a little bit. There we go. There we go. That's good enough. And we'll stop it right there. Put that parking brake on. Welcome everybody to Warsaw Chopin Airport. Let's go ahead and take a look at our landing replay without further delay. Let's do that. Shall we do that? Yes, we shall. Okay. Let's clean that up. Sky Dolly recording available. Perfect. Let's play that. Pause that. Let's go back. There we go, everybody. Sky Dolly is working, which is great. And there is our touchdown right there. Let's go ahead and check it out. Shall we check it out? Let's go ahead and check it out. All right. Great live stream. Thank you very much, Kirsch Hunting. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, man. We're going to check out our landing replays now. There we go. Nice and easy. And nice and easy. Yeah, the reverse thrusts don't work properly during landing replay, so don't mind the buckets opening and closing. But apart from that, that's a great replay right there. Let's check out some other views. You all know which view I'm going for next, right? Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. My coffee. Oh yeah, there we go. We touched down looking like the space shuttle. That reminded me of the space shuttle right there. That was really fun. Let's go ahead and take a look at that one more time. Shall we do that? Yeah, check this out. Check that. Yeah, I know that. That's kind of funny, but yeah. Warsaw Chopin International. That's beautiful, isn't it? Check that out. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. That's exactly what we need, isn't it? Just lovely. Very unapologetic landing right there, straight in. Really cool. We'll take a look at it one more time before we check out some other views right from here. Castorama in the background over there. Yeah. It's perfect. That's what I like to see, everybody. Very nice. Landing the shuttle, very slippery, coming in fast and no go around. Oh yes, it was one of my favorite things about flight simming was trying to land the shuttle, and unfortunately that's not something you can do in MSFS accurately anymore. X-Plane 10 used to have it properly, I believe. But yeah, landing the shuttle was one of those things. The effects by GFX are just incredible, man. Look at that. The condensation is brilliant. There we go. There we go. Beautiful sounds as well. The real-life shuttle had computer aid. It had computer aid in the early phases, early and mid phases of the landing, yes. Of the re-entry and the landing, yes. Towards the end, it was all pilot. Towards the end, it was all pilot. Let's take a look at that again, everybody. Beautiful city of Warsaw. And there we go. Slippery with a capital S, the shuttle. Oh yes, very difficult. That was a real measure of a pilot in my opinion. Can you land a shuttle or not? Amongst the hardest landings. Definitely amongst the top 10 landings ever. Maybe top 5. It was something else, but it was cool. It was very, very underrated. It's something that I believe should be available in a flight simulator. Obviously, I understand the restrictions of simulating that. We have to be 100,000 feet, right? When you're starting to simulate this, not even feet. You are 100k up there or something like that, right? I forget the exact altitude of re-entry. Let me check. Shuttle re-entry was 400,000 feet. Yep, about 122 kilometers. So 100k up there. And to come back down from 100k, nah. That is not easy. That is not easy. And I understand that, you know, in a flight sim, there's a lot of restrictions for that. To be able to simulate that accurately is very, very difficult. So it's understandable. It's very understandable. Because the graphics will probably die. Anyway. We have come to an end of our landing replay right there, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking good. I hope our aircraft isn't rolling. It doesn't seem to be. Sometimes at the end, the parking brake disengages. Okay, we still have parking brakes. That's fine. It would be cool if they did full-on space mission from takeoff to landing. Takeoff to landing in the flight sim. Ooh, that's rough. That is definitely an add-on I would pay for, but that's rough. Okay, let's go ahead and shut down our aircraft here. ATS off there. Recognition lights can come off. This can come down there. This, everything else is okay. Taxi light, landing lights, all of that off. Our flaps are fully up there, which is fine. TCAS can come to standby now. There we go. And let's go ahead and shut down our engines. We can shut down our engines. That's fine. We can do that. Let's shut them down like this. They had that? Mike Coffee, you're telling me they had that? Full-on space mission, an entire mission from takeoff to landing in a flight simulator? Which one? It would be really cool if they did that in MSFS. I would love that. I mean, just the re-entry is hard enough. I don't know how far along you can go with the whole mission. Okay, let's turn on that ground power. Let's come up here. Turn that ground power on, shall we? External power. Oh, on there. That's fine. We don't need to start the APU per se, do we? No, we can just leave it on ground power. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Warsaw Chopin International Airport, which is a very beautiful airport, as you can tell. It's so lovely. It is so lovely. That is a great scene right there. I know I normally crap on the simulator a lot, but that is a great scene right there, and no one can argue with that. Rex Atmos is doing such a fantastic job of bringing the sky to life as well. Everything is looking so great right here, everybody. So, yeah, we have been 1 hour 19 minutes into the live stream. Yep, so thank you everybody for watching today's live stream. The next live stream might be a little bit long. Right, so it is I've planned a live stream where I take the NAMC YS11 on the western coast of Australia, a little run between 2-star airports. Now that's very rough. It's quite a long flight. I don't know if I'll end up doing the whole thing the next time around, but I might, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. Thank you very much, Kirsch Hunting. Thank you very much, My Coffee. Much appreciated. I'm glad that you guys had fun today. I shall catch you guys in the next one. If you're new to the channel, consider liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. Thank you very much, Dishant, for tuning into the chat today. And then we had Kirsch Hunting and My Coffee. Much appreciated, everybody. I will catch you in the next live stream. or in my videos or whenever or whatever, you know what I mean. I shall see you guys, and until then, take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Bye bye.